Hi, today I'm going to show you what's in my grooming bag along with my everyday grooming routine for my horse. My hair's a little greasy. I'm so sorry about it. I just got back from the barn and then I changed my shirt so I could film a little video. So I'm sorry, it's not my fault. So yeah, let's just get started. I have the Kensington Show Tote. I feel like everybody has this bag. It's great. I've had two of them. My last one lasted like 2 years, and then this one I've had for like a year. I don't have it with me. I didn't bring it home because I knew that I would like be fidgeting with it, and I thought close-ups would be better anyway. And also I didn't really want to bring it in my room because it's very disgusting. Starting with the outside pockets, on the front I have Cpr Detangler. I really like this stuff. I got it in like a participation bag from a show, and this stuff and the liniment both came in that bag. So I have Cpr Detangler, which also helps to regrow your horse's mane and tail, and then I have liniment from the same company that's like all natural. It's very nice. It smells really good. I enjoy it. In the other front pocket I have a little rag, which is disgusting looking, but I promise it's just like stained because it's white. It's not because it's actually that gross. I do clean it. And then in the first two side pockets I have my mane and tail brush. It doesn't say the brand on it, but I think it's Tough One. And then I have a hoof pick, which I also think is Tough One, but it's just a basic black hoof pick. And then in the other side pockets I have scissors just to cut things, you know, basic stuff. And then next to it I have this marigold spray. It's one of the little trial ones. She's cute. She smells so good. We love her. In the back pocket I have my grapeseed oil, which I put in Beckham's tail because he rubbed it and he has little bald spots now, and I actually used this to condition it and regrow his hair. It was like $5 at Sprouts and it works really good. Now for the inside I have my soft brush, which is Grip Fit, and I've had this for literally forever, but it just like it's not dying, so I've literally had it since like my first horse. I've had it for so long. And then I also have a hard brush. This is from Smart Pack. It looks so nasty and beat up, but it works really well, so I'm keeping it. And then I have a curry mitt. Is that what they're called? I got this from Smart Pack. I like it a lot. I use it for bathing and grooming, and horses seem to enjoy it and have a good time with it. And then I have a jelly scrubber. So on one side it's just like a curry comb, and on the other side there's a little massager thing. So there's that. That's my favorite curry comb, by the way. I love those things. And then I also have a face curry comb that's like super soft and has really small little bristles. I totally forgot I had that until I filmed this video. On the little elasticy things that it has on the inside, I have a finishing brush that I don't really love. I feel like it actually puts more dirt onto the horse than it takes off. And I also have a magic brush, miracle brush, which is only really good for getting like mud off, but it works really well for that, like getting mud or dried sweat off your horse. It works amazing for that. So onto my everyday grooming routine. I'm just gonna do it like this because I hate voiceovers. I hate them. This is like my pre-ride grooming routine. After I ride I also put hoof oil on, but I do that after, and this was my pre-ride one, so that's the only thing different. I start out first by picking Beckham's feet. So I always do this first because if I don't I tend to forget, which is horrible. You should never forget to pick your horse's feet, but I do, so I always do this first. And then I move on to his face. I just use my little rag to wipe off like his eyes and his nose and everything, and then if he has sweat on him I'll use the little curry, but he didn't. Beckham likes to act like he hates when I touch his face, but he actually loves it once you like do it. He just like acts like he doesn't. So he does that with everything though. He acts like he hates attention, but he actually loves it, so he's not fooling anyone. I'll move on to his body. So I'll use a curry comb, either my mitt or my jelly thingy, to just do his whole body and his legs. And then I use my hard brush and just brush his whole body down, and then my soft brush, and that's basically the whole routine. I don't tend to use like Show Sheen or any kind of coat spray for everyday grooming unless I'm trying to use like a conditioning one, which I also do post-ride. After I do his body I move on to his mane and tail. So for his mane I just brush it through with the normal mane brush. When I move on to his tail I use my hard brush to brush out the dirt. I don't like to use the mane and tail brush on his tail every day because I feel like you just pull out unnecessary amounts of hair. So I only do that like if I'm bathing him or like trying to detangle his tail, or if I have like a show or something. So to avoid pulling out his hair I just use a hard brush to get out like shavings or dirt, especially from the top of his tail because I put oil in it, so it just like collects dirt. After I brush it I put oil in it, so I use my grapeseed oil just to try to regrow his tail because he rubbed it off like I said earlier. So that's my whole little routine. That's just the basic. Obviously it changes day to day depending on how dirty he is, but for the most part, that's what I do. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I will see you later. You should subscribe, but only if you want to, but you should. And I love you all. Okay, bye!